She has a brain abnormality called cavernous malformation. Her brain produces these groupings of vascular tissue that grow and bleed, and when they bleed, they create pressure in certain parts of the brain.
Facebook is becoming like a diary, a journal that I'm writing in of what's going on. Please offer up a prayer for our baby and for her very concerned big sister, Peach. That was the worst. That was the low. And then it became a roller coaster. We knew how dangerous this spot was, and yet we knew that if we left it in there, that it more than likely was going to rupture, and that could kill her. We just needed to make sure that she survived the surgery and that she was going to be okay, and she did. One thing that people kept telling us along the way, too, is that the rehab facility is every bit as important as your surgeon.
We started gathering all this information, and we learned about the rehab program at Children's.
She started in our inpatient rehab and went through our day rehab program and was doing great. And it worked out that this center opened up in September of 2014, and she was one of our first patients here.
I like going on that thing.
In the treadmill? Elle comes to visit us here to work on her balance mainly and her control with walking. When she had her injury, one of the biggest parts that was affected in her brain was the area in which she can control how she walks, how she moves.
When you think about what they actually were doing, they're really remapping all of her neurological connections again. So when the brain needs to be remapped and reconnected, the therapists and the physiatrists there at Children's are experts.
There's a lot of joy over there. It's quite a happy place.
High five. Watching her blossom was probably, one of the most amazing things over the past 2 years, just because watching someone like her with those balance things, to see her be able to let go of her, and then now with her peers, she runs around with them. She runs in her backyard with her sister. She knows now how to catch herself when she falls.
The progress has been outstanding. The robotics unit has made a tremendous difference.
We have her on a horse.
Okay, off you go.
She's very strong and can really, grip the horse and hold on to the reins. She's very determined, and she's incredibly self-confident in a very quiet way. She's a gift. She's a gift, and we're happy every day we have her. I think she's going to be amazing.
Please join me in welcoming the Wilson family.